So things you can do to try to prevent all this: obviously diet modification. If you smoke, stop smoking. Go and see the hygienist. They can clean most extrinsic staining off with a scale and polish. You can have airflow polishing as well, which is quite good. Not all the time because it is more abrasive, but that can be quite good at cleaning smoking stain off. Looking at toothbrushing as well. Make sure you're brushing for your 3 minutes twice a day, 3, 2, 1, and clean well and thoroughly. Try and not, well, when you're brushing with toothpaste and that, you can brush with bicarbonate of soda toothpaste, some whitening toothpaste, or any toothpaste with a whitening effect, so bicarbonate of soda, whitening toothpaste. They don't really physically whiten and change the colour of your teeth, but they are more abrasive, so they say they're whitening toothpaste because they help to control and reduce stain build-up on your teeth. But you just have to be careful. It's always worth maybe checking with your dentist if it's all right to use these types of toothpaste long term, because they are more abrasive, and if you've suffered a lot of erosion or attrition in that, or tooth wear, you know, you might not want to be brushing with then an abrasive toothpaste that's going to be more abrasive on what could already be quite thin enamel. I would strongly advise to steer clear of the pasty, dedicated smoker's toothpaste that you buy in the little tins, because this is really highly abrasive, and when people use smoker's toothpaste, even for relatively shortish periods, you can see a lot of wear on the enamel surfaces start to take place. Mouthwashes. Again, after you've eaten main meals and that, there's nothing wrong with rinsing out water. After you've had dark foods, drinks, spicy foods, rinsing out water afterwards. After main meals and that, rinse with a fluoride mouthwash. Helps to wash away food debris, helps to neutralise your mouth, helps to wash away tannin agents, reducing the effects everything has, reducing the mouthwash. Be very careful of some mouthwashes. One which springs to mind is Corsadol, or any mouthwash with chlorhexidine in, especially the stronger, the treatment Corsadol ones, because the chlorhexidine can bind with tannin agents in foods and start to cause a lot of staining and browning of the teeth. Generally, most of the time this can be cleaned off, but not by you, it has to be cleaned off by the hygienist, and it can start to become quite unsightly. Corsadol and chlorhexidine mouthwashes are really good, and I recommend them all the time myself for short-term and acute episodes of when you're trying to get on top of a lot of gum disease, or if you've got acute trauma in your mouth and that. Sometimes Corsadol can be good for that, although you do need to read the label and proceed with caution, because on the same respect it can be quite a harsh mouthwash as well. But long-term use of it, if you love Corsadol as a product and you want to use it long-term, then they do a daily one, Corsadol Daily, which I would advise sort of swapping to, or just using a different gum treatment mouthwash. One like Listerine Advanced Gum Treatment, that's quite a good one for long-term use. And as far as I know, it doesn't really have that stain-causing effect. And one last thing, you know, if you are somebody who really builds up staining very quickly, and you can't do without your tea or your coffee, especially first thing in the morning, I know how you feel, but what you can do, and I know we're trying in this day and age trying to discourage straw use, but what you can do with paper, recyclable paper straws, is you can drink your coffee or your tea through a straw. Bit strange at first, but lots of people do it and you get used to it. And again, it works the same way as I explained in my acid erosion video. It takes the liquid straight through to the back of the mouth and down the throat more efficiently than it swishing and washing around all the teeth. And so that covers most of what I needed to talk to you about just the basics on extrinsic staining. Anything more than that, staining through other reasons, intrinsic staining through medication or health reasons and that, I would say, you know, always visit your dentist, have a checkup, have a check with your dentist. So that's it. I'm Greg the Gum Guy. I'll speak to you again tomorrow. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
There's no stopping us right now.